Do you want to know what you cannot tell just by looking at me? I am a well-crafted piece of work. Nothing about me is accidental. I'm like a horse running in the wild just because she can. There's no need for you to seek control of me because I already have control of myself. Nothing hides from me in my subconscious. I know exactly how I work. I know my machinery. I know that I'm a full-fledged German lass. I stand straight and tall in these small Cherokee feet bestowed upon me by my grandmother's granny. My hips swing to the rhythm of an Irish chant. I know my machinery. Do you want to know what you cannot tell just by looking at me? Just by looking at me, you cannot tell that I was carried by a woman who is now the strongest person you will know, that I was raised in the soft terrain of a southern state by southern hands, and I know that they made my machinery. You cannot tell that I love to watch the waters fall from the sky and feel their velvet pearls run over my flesh and refresh my soul, because I know how hard it is to wash away pain alone. You cannot tell that I was born a child, but my mind quickened its pace of rapid maturity when it was no longer safe to be a child in the world. Do you want to know you cannot tell just by looking at me? Just by looking at me, you cannot tell that I'm a virgin, not because I'm waiting for marriage, but because I believe that boys should respect the cow before they get the milk. Just by looking at me, you cannot tell that I was the raddest little kid, any most kick-ass Power Ranger there ever was. Just by looking at me, you cannot tell that I have a pretty horrible taste in the guys that I date. But the guys that date me have amazing taste. You cannot tell that I didn't learn how to ride a bike till I was 9 years old. That I turned to a book of Jane Austen quotes to solve all of my problems, and it works. That I never plan on getting married, because all I see is a series of unhappy endings. That I donate my hair, because cancer runs in my family. Yes, I am everything you see, and everything you cannot tell just by looking at me. I'm every knob, every screw, every key, every nodule, every key, every string, every bone, every vein, every molecule that works together to make up my machinery.